Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hoppets, again joined by Steven.
Panther.
Yeah, and today we're going to be looking at a really special beer just before beer review 700. And you're thinking, hey, what's beer review 700 going to be? But I'm sure a lot of you guys already have an idea. But this one is going to be super special too. I can't wait to try this. It's the Firestone Walker ucaba, or Abacus. It's the same beer, just under a new name because of some winery or something like that. It was released back in February, and I got this in a beer trade with Jameson. So thanks a lot to Jameson for the beer. This is the second time he sends this beer, because the first time back in Denmark when we did a beer trade, it broke. But it's fine. Now I finally get to try it. Now this is their barley wine, limited release barley wine. They age in numerous different barrels, everything from wine barrels to old Firestone Union barrels, and also different kinds of like spirit barrels. And then they all blend them all together, like with the wine, and then you get this beer. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to be trying this. I'm not gonna read out the info because it's like insane. It's like a book. Big nice bomber of a bottle. 12.5% alcohol. It's a motherfucking good beer. Says, see, they produced 3,000 cases. Well, it's just info on the yeast they use and all. So yeah, let's just get this cracked open and see how ucaba or Abacus is. So we got the ucaba poured. That's a dark color. That's like a, what would you call it?
That is...
It isn't black.
No, it's definitely a really dark kind of coffee. Would you say like a coffee bean color? Like
Yeah,
it's not quite black, but it's
kind of like a real dark ruby red. Because you can see like the light is the only reddish thing you see in there. It's
yeah, I can see that.
Almost opaque, but it's pretty darn dark. A nice little one finger beige-ish looking head. I am really excited about trying this beer, so let's check out the aroma.
Alright.
Oh god, that
so
smells amazing. That smells amazing.
Oh man, I could just smell this all day.
Wow. Firestone Walker, I'm sure this is going to be great just by the aroma. I'm going to a festival with this brewery in their first ever Firestone Walker Invitational Beer Fest in California. I can't wait. But yeah, this smells amazing. What do you pick up, Steven?
I'm picking up the coffee, the kind of woody notes from the barrels.
Yeah, a lot of wood. I get a shit ton of coconut in there.
Yeah.
And a lot of super like nice sweet dark fruits, like a real dark cherry.
Yeah.
Raisins.
Plums.
Yeah, plums, figs, all that stuff.
Oh, that smells so good.
There's also kind of vineyards too, actually. Like maybe a red wine-like note to it, or a red grape.
Yeah.
Lots of like a bourbony note, almost oakiness.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
It's like coffee.
Yeah.
In there.
No alcohol. I can't smell 12.5 alcohol at all.
Yeah, I can't smell any alcohol in this. Which is surprising.
Little bit of dark toffee, tobacco almost, and molasses. This is so complex.
Oh, it smells so good.
I can smell this beer all day in a cigar, but I can't wait to try this, dude. Want to check it out?
Yeah. Cheers. Oh, man.
Oh, that's like so smooth, dude. 12.5%. How the hell do you hide it that well?
I can't taste a single hint of alcohol in it. It's just so smooth.
This is so freaking phenomenal. And people say that the first release was better than this. I have a hard time believing how anything could be better than this. This is probably the best barley wine I've ever had. This is amazing.
This is phenomenal.
What would you call it? Yeah, what do you call the mouthfeel on it? Maybe
the heavier side of medium.
Yeah, medium to full. It's got a nice creamy feel to it. It completely coats your mouth. The only like slight trace of alcohol there might be is like a little burn sensation in your throat.
I wouldn't even call it a burning. It's more like a warming. Yeah, but it's you can't. I didn't even notice that because the flavor of this is just captivating.
The flavor is just freaking intense. You like the first sip, you get a lot of the sweetness, a lot of the
chocolate.
Yeah, right now on my tongue, I have like I have a flavor lingering of like charred oak. Mm-hmm. A lot of it in the first flavors is sweet dark fruits, like the sweet raisins, dark cherries, plums, all that stuff.
Yeah.
What do you pick up?
picking up pretty much everything you just said, but then I feel like I can also taste maybe like a little bit of a bourbony.
Yeah,
and then that charred kind of wood taste that you can also.
A lot of the oakiness, a lot of vanilla, a lot of coconut. There's more coconut than the aroma, but this is probably the barrel aged beer I've ever had with the most like coconut flavor in it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of coconut to it. Then it kind of like almost a tobacco note, and then it has like this. The warming sensation afterwards is actually really nice.
Yeah, it's a really.
This is like a great winter style beer, and this will age beautifully. But now this is like it's from February, so it's only a couple of months old. But like this will age so well. But still drinking it this fresh, it's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Some tobacco notes, some molasses, brown sugar. Oh yeah, the brown sugar I got right there. Let's switch a second. I should say maybe a little bit of a coffee.
Yeah.
Character to it. It's
you're getting,
insanely complex.
Yeah, you're getting like the dark fruits up front, like those kind of flavors, and then after that you're getting like the tobacco kind of. Yeah, like the more wood barrel kind of flavors.
Yeah, oakiness and all. I mean,
it's really nice how you can taste pretty much every.
Yeah, you get like every single component. It also has that vineyard feel of the almost red wine or red grape quality to it. Yeah, this is my new favorite barley wine. I can't compare it to last year's Abacus because it broke, but to every single other barley wine and barrel-aged barley wine I've had, this beats it. So for that, I'm actually gonna give this Firestone Walker beer 100. This is freaking phenomenal. I am so impressed by a beer like this. I can't wait to go to their Invitational Beer Festival. That's gonna be a blast. What about you, Steven?
I'm also thinking along the lines of 100. This is one of the best beers I've ever had. This is just.
And there's no single flaw in it. I can't pick out any flaw whatsoever.
Yeah, usually with some other beers you can kind of say, well, maybe they use too much of this and not enough of that, but this is just it seems so perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
With all the flavors that it has. And I love this.
That does it for this beer review of Abacus. This is like my fourth beer from the Proprietary's Reserve series, and the only one I haven't given 100 in that series is their Double Jack, but Parabola was 102, 14 was 102, and Abacus or Ucaba is definitely 102. That's phenomenal beer. I mean, I have never had a barley wine that beats this. So yeah, guys, what do you think of this? I really want to hear some opinions, because I'm sure there's some guys out there that's like, no, Barrel-Aged Behemoth from Three Floyds is better, or whatever. And I've had that, and that's a really good beer, but this beats it. This is much more complex and much more balanced, in my opinion. But let us know. I really want to hear some feedback on this. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
We're going to see you guys in another beer review.